Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Paul again. I'm just going to show you today, this is my day 28 of my work with the Moor and Eglish regeneration scheme in Northern Ireland. I'm just going to show you a few movie sketches of pigeons. I quite like doing the kind of art of pigeons, so I'm just going to show you a few really quick sketches, really nice and easy sketches for pigeons. Okay, so here the first one I'm going to draw two circles like this. Okay, and then we'll put the beak in the middle, which is tiny, like this. Okay, and then across the top, from the top of the eyes, we're just going to go across like that. All right, now from the edge of the eye here, I'm going to go down, and it's going to swing around to make the belly of the pigeon. Okay, and then we're going to do the same again on this side. Okay, however, this side, we're going to stop it there, and then it's going to go a bit more of an angle out to about there. Okay, you want this nice and loose, so don't worry about, I'm going to put some extra lines and things on here. You're just doing a pencil sketch, okay? So you can be as loose as you like. I'm just using a HB pencil here. All right, just get the basic shape in first, and then what we want is we want a curve that touches this bottom of the bird, and then we're going to bring that wing around like that. Okay, now just to make it a bit more kind of loose and sketchy, these are kind of sketch ideas for films, if you like. A lot of Disney films have pigeons in them. We'll put the eyes in a little while with a pen, but this is how I would do the legs. Okay, so just going to change my pencil because I don't think it's sharp enough here, this HB pencil. So I've got some more graphic pencils, which I'm going to just use for this one. I'm going to go to a 4H actually for this next little bit. Okay, you can carry on using HB, no problem. It's a harder pencil, this is now. Okay, so we'll just put the feet in here. It goes up like this into a bit of a curve, and then the same down there. Okay, so big long foot. I'm going to use the fine liner in a little while as well, just to get the claws in there because they are black. Okay, so nice and quick this. Don't really want to take too much time over this, it's just a sketch. Okay, these are kind of sketches for, you know, when films are Pixar and Disney and companies like that are designing ideas for films. What you want to do then is just get a few of these loose lines around the belly of the bird, okay, and then we'll put a couple in under the chin to suggest its head there, and then I'm going to go with a fine liner because I want to put two kind of pinprick eyes in there. Okay, now if you wanted to, you could get a black pencil crayon. You could just bring in a few kind of feathers, if you like, down here. Get that line a bit thicker there. Okay, and then I'm going to go silvery grey here. I'm going to go down this edge, and I'm just going to put some extra kind of shade underneath his legs here. I'm going to go back to the fine liner for the claws. Okay, so you could do this at felt tip if you wanted to, but you just want some suggestion of a claw. Okay, and then I think I'm just going to do a fine line down there. I'm going to bring the fine liner in a little bit more now, just nice and light. You can get these really cheap off Amazon, certainly in the UK you can. Okay, and and we'll bring just a suggestion of his legs. There we are. And that is our little movie pigeon. Okay. Second one I want to show you. It's a little bit more of a close-up of the pigeon. It's kind of the same pigeon in different poses, really. This is quite a nice little one to do. You start with a beak. Just going to change my pencil again, because that's too sharp. I'm going to go for more of a 2H here. Okay. Now you want a triangular beak, but just a bit of a curve on the beak there. Okay. And then you're going to go a line here. We're going to go a bit more of a curved line there. We're going to go across to here. Okay. We're going to curve it outwards. And we'll stop there, level with the beak. Okay. And then we're going to bring a line down to about there. All right. We're just going to take that out that way. All right. And then this one, we're going to bring this as a nice big kind of curve here. All right. Now, importantly, we're going to do a huge eye. Okay, like this. We're going to bring a few lines around like this again. Okay, a few lines down here. I'm going to put a more definite line there. Going to put the eye in here. Okay, and then a couple of lines down here as well. We're going to bring a bit of grey, just to give it a little bit more tone, particularly around the eye. Okay, so we're going to go like that with the eye, and then we're going to go back to the fine liner here, because I want to make a definite inside edge, if you like, of this eye here. There we are. Now leave a little white dot in the middle if you can. Now we've got just a tiny bit of black there. I'm going to go round this edge now in the black. Okay. But we want it nice and loose, because it is just a sketch. Okay. And the line is going to continue round. Just going to do that, okay. A little bit more, I think I'm going to need a little bit more grey on the outside, a bit firmer grey around the outside of the eye there. And that is our second pigeon. Okay, so, or the second kind of style of the, or sketch of the same pigeon, I suppose. Okay, last one we're going to do is one with his wings open. Okay, so I'm going to probably bring this down here now. So it's a little bit smaller, same pigeon's head. Okay, so we're just going to bring in, that little bit of triangular beak there. Okay. Now from here, I'm going to curve it down to about there. Okay. Now we're going to have the wings open on this one. So you want a line like this. We're going to do a line down here, and everything's going to work off that line at the top. Okay, so we're going to have some wings like this, but let's just get the body in first. Okay, so round here. Now this goes curved at the bottom here. Okay, you can suggest a tail feathers under here. Okay, but what we want is a nice curve. Again, this is nice and loose. You're just taking your time. Huge big eye again. Okay, nice big eye. Doesn't have to be completely circular. Okay, there's the eyeball there, and we've got the suggestion as a kind of a chin, if you like, there. Okay, just put the other wing in for now, so you can see where the other wing starts. Okay, got this little bit high actually on this wing, so let's just rub this out slightly. If you've gone nice and loose, you can just rub it out nice and easily. Okay, so we've got the wing starting about there. What you want to do is match the next. So where it starts there, that's where the other one starts. So you want to match that side there. Okay, now we'll go like this. Okay, now what you want to do is to have a series of darker lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this this white, almost white. Okay, a little bit of grey in it, I suppose. We're going to bring the wings, the feathers of the wings like this, and as it goes towards the outside, we're going to just angle it so it's opened up at the outside. Okay, we'll do this in like a grey and a black in a little while. Okay, same with this side now. You want some feathers that are going out to the outside edge. Okay, now from here we're going to have a dark line. This is where the feet come in again, and this time it's really, you can hardly see the feet detail in this. Okay, so we've got one claw, we've got two claws, and then we've got another claw here, and that's all you need to really do there. Okay, and then this one, you've got a suggestion of a leg coming in. Okay, almost to a triangle point there, and this will extend and it'll curve slightly. Okay, and we've got a small claw coming in this side. All right, and that's pretty much it, guys. All right, what we can do now is we can do mostly grey. Let's just put some grey in there. So we'll put some grey across his wing here. Okay, what you want to do is miss some out so you can see some white, and then the very tips of these wings are black. Okay, so we'll just bring in some grey lines now. Okay, and we'll follow these lines we've already drawn to give us an idea, an indication of where we need to do these greyer sections. Okay, and we'll put a little bit of black in there. Okay, so that's, but we want the end one to be a bit longer, like this one curved. Okay, we're just going to do is go back to that 2B pencil. Just going to give him a kind of a suggestion of a tummy by putting some lines like this in. Okay, and then we're going to get the black. Just going to bring a little bit of black in under here, a few black lines like this. Okay, and then the ends of these are going to be black as well. Okay, so we've got a grey going into a black. Alright, so it's just be a bit firmer with your grey on the ends here. Alright, like this, and then this side again we want to be just blacking off this top edge here. Okay, and maybe a couple of lines on that one there. Okay, now I'd use the fine liner now, because you want to highlight and really get his eye standing out. Okay, with a very small eyeball there. Okay, a little bit darker underneath this one. Okay, and then we get the grey again, or with a pencil. If you haven't got a grey, that's fine, and we just make sure that's just a little bit darker there. Okay, you could then just go a bit darker here on the inside of that wing there. Okay, that a little bit darker across the top there, but much darker here. Alright, much darker through this section here, and nice and loose around the belly. Okay, and it'll start looking really good like. like a pigeon. There we are. Okay, and I'm thinking probably a line or two just with the highlighter, with the fine liner should I say, and a few just black lines coming in there, and a few darker black lines coming through there, okay? And then what you want to do is get that fine liner, if you've got one, you want as thin a pen as you can get here. Black, black, black for the claws. Yeah, like that. Okay, and you're just suggesting. That's all you're doing. Okay. Perfect. All right. So that's what I would be doing for kind of a bird that's maybe about to fly, or it's maybe landed to feed, something like that. Okay. Possibly just cross over these two a little bit there. All right. And that's it. That's our pigeons. So hope you've enjoyed those. If you can subscribe, that would be wonderful. If you could certainly like the videos and comment if you want to see more different kinds of artwork. I do all sorts of different styles, follow all sorts of artists and illustrators and show you the techniques to achieve similar kind of styles to theirs. So please give me a like, certainly subscribe if you can. We're up to, during COVID-19 lockdown in the UK, we're up to 357 subscribers, and we've gone past 8,500 views of all the videos, so nearing 100 watch hours, which is fantastic during lockdown. So if you can share them with your friends, that's brilliant. If you want to see any other art, or you want to give me some suggestions, I'll give you a shout out as well if you want in a future video. Do that quite regularly, so do look back on my previous videos. There's all sorts on there, and I've got quite a few playlists now, so different styles of art, you know, from Marvel, DC to animal art to fruit and veg characters, that kind of thing. So please give me a comment on one of these videos and say hello. Lovely to hear from you guys and see all your artwork as well. Hope everybody's well, and see you soon.